Alright, let's do this. I don't really have much time. And I think I'm going to play against the Cardinals, but... $16-0 is crazy.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. In the National League Central, Garrett Richards never left the mound until it was over, leading the Halos past the Brewers 10-1. He is currently among the AL leaders in strikeouts. The Chicago Cubs combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the Fish in Miami 8-1. The St. Louis Cardinals allowed 5 hits in the game as they took down the Nationals in Washington 10-0. The win was their 7th in a row. Raisel Iglesias earned the win, his 4th this season, as Cincinnati got the best of the Pirates 5-2. Anibal Sanchez was...
Damn, we suck out the road. Our pitching is good. Our offense is kind of ass, though.
Afternoon baseball now on a Southern California Sunday at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Andrew Heaney is ready to go. Sammy Vaccaro comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one. Eric Karros, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
And they've split the first 4 games on this road trip. So lately, they're in a bit of a holding pattern, but they could be ready to break out right here.
Brian Dozier will stride forward now, looking to keep that hit streak alive. Currently at 6 games entering play. Ground ball left side. Reined in to second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. Well, a moment now to take a look at the starting 9 for Mike Scioscia's Angels. Steve, what do they need to do to complete the sweep?
Well, guys, this is a power-heavy lineup. You need to stay patient and get balls up in the zone that they can drive.
Mike Trout will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you want to have hitting with runners on base.
Holland into his motion. Here it is on 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. More from Anaheim right after this.
Damn. Hey, Scooter Jeanette.
C.J. Cron will stand in for the first time now, and he does so with 22 home runs on the ledger so far.
C.J. Cron.
Ripped on the ground to first. Morales comes up with it, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. And with that, let's take a look at the Brewers defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, they have a man on the mound, high ERA. That usually means there's a lot of hard hit balls. So this defense, they're going to have to be ready with that leather out there.
Cole Calhoun will stand in, and perhaps unsurprisingly, the numbers tell us he's a much better hitter versus right-handers than he is against lefties. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. And the pitch misses low and away for ball two. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, Matt, with Ross behind the plate, hitters know they need to expand the strike zone a little bit. He likes to ring it up when it's on the black, or even a little off of it.
Hit hard down the right field line, but foul.
All right.
On the ground to third. Throw on to first, and Holland looks to be in control here. 2 away now.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and welcome.
Hello, baseball fans.
Hello, baseball fans.
Hello and welcome to MLB The Show.
Your attention, please. Your attention.
There we go.
Giovanni Soto will get his first shot at it here, and he's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all.
Ball 1, no strike.
Lays off 1-0. In for a strike, it's 1-1. Inside and low, 2-1.
That's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone. All that can do is tie you up.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Oh, that's gonna
and
bloop,
here's a
isn't it?
ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit.
Well, this is not exactly the most convincing swing you're going to see, but this is a results-oriented game. He manages to take the ball the other way and make his way aboard.
Jed Lowry is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 4 home runs, 18 driven in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Welcome back to beautiful Orange County, California. We get set for the top of the third from Angel Stadium in Anaheim.
Out. Out. Out.
Caleb Coward will come forward now. Back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Holland sets his sights, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit to short. And reined in, 1 away.
There we go.
Batting 9th, the shortstop,
Ray Navarro readies for his first swings in this one.
He's going really
And
well.
boy, check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of pop at the plate right now. And that's in there for strike 1.
And you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
That misses wide. 1
They
ball and
probably
1
really get a
strike.
lot of strikeouts, but he does get a lot of ground.
Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2.
See if I can't strike him out here. Boom.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Push to the right side. But there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
the left fielder, number 31,
Sammy Vaccaro will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first.
And it was a nice at-bat, too, Matty. He looked really, really comfortable up there.
He starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Last miss, that's
Hit
22.
hard to short. VR scoops it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. We'll head to the fourth.
Coming up. Out. Out. Out.
Brian Dozier will get us started here for the Angels with the excitement waiting on deck in the form of Mike Trout. Holland has his sign. Here's the first pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the fourth inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
1 and 2.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Mike Trout is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
You know, when I watch Mike Trout and I see the speed and the power, it reminds me of Mickey Mantle. And whatever you do, don't give him something down in the zone to hit.
Oh, come on.
He loves the ball down.
3-0 now. Well, you mentioned pitching to Trout low in the zone. It's become fairly well known. If you're going to do it, you better do it on the first pitch.
Yeah, no question, because he's famous for taking the first pitch in almost every at-bat. But I don't think I'd test him, Matty. He's scary at all times with a bat in his hand.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch.
Damn.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Grounded to the right.
Oh my.
Jeanette is there, and the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, C.J. Cron. He got on top of one and was a ground down victim last time. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
That's a good pitch call right there on that fastball away. That works almost like a pitch out. Thinking about it over there at first.
And a dive, but he's back. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Swing and a liner. Foul. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Runners off for second. But this is speared by the first baseman. And he'll take it to the bag for the out. And there's your unassisted double play. One hit's all they get. We played 4 full, and we are tied.
Walk. Okay. Single. Hey, double. We got a lead, boys.
Calhoun will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame at this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. High and deep to left center field. Back goes Jackson. Still going back. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in is the catcher, Giovanni Soto. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
And you would think that this heat would start affecting him sooner or later, but it hasn't so far.
If anything, he's getting stronger as the day goes on.
Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Wow, talk about a difference that 24 hours makes. Yesterday, these guys were hitting everything in sight, but things sure have changed this time around. They haven't been able to get anything going at all.
Jed Lowry is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Santana is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Angels go down 1-2-3.
Eps. Come on. Start something. Nope. Nope. Nope.
Leading off the inning, Caleb Coward, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Santana is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
And right here, you've got the right fielder shading just a bit towards the alley. And I thought he'd have too far to go to get this ball, but he does close quickly out there, and he makes the play near the line.
Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Line towards center field. Jackson is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Making a bid here to get on base is the potential tying run. But this ball just didn't want to drop for him and winds up finding the outfielder's glove.
Stepping in now, Sammy Vaccaro. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Very weakly on the ground. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single. Brian Dozier will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
Called strike 0-2. And a breaking ball to the dirt that time for a ball. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Boy, a 2-out single. Now nearly a hit by pitch. You've got to be careful right here not to let this inning get away from you.
Oh, high.
No.
Deep. That
Come
is
on.
a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And the Angels move ahead here. It's 2-1. Mike Trout is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And that's too high, ball 2. And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now.
And even though that's a strike, that's a good take. You want to be looking one pitch, one spot. So don't go swinging at that one. That was nasty.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded by Jeanette.
Thank God.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired.
Hey, Kirk New and Ice. Ties up the ball game.
C.J. Cron steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Santana is camped under this one. 1 pitch, 1 away. Cole Calhoun will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Shadows starting to fall over this Southern California afternoon as it's been a good contest so far.
It really has. Both pitchers, they've been as advertised. It's been a tightly played game, and
There you go.
the scoreboard shows it.
On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting. Catcher.
Giovanni Soto will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Angels are gone in order. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2.
Single. Okay. Double. Oh. No. Hey, Scooter Jeanette.
Leading off the inning, Jed Lowry. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
Shit.
Holland's ready. First pitch on its way. And a first pitch knuckle curve is a called strike. 0-1. Well, that man right there is into his 8th inning of work now. Any concerns going forward?
Well, I think the only thing you have to worry about is that pitch count you see right there. Other than that, he's earned the right to stay out there. Usually the other team will tell you when you're starting to get tired.
Hot shot on the ground is short. To his left, VR. Throw on to first.
There you
In
go.
time, 1 away.
Now batting. Third baseman.
Caleb Coward will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Into the windup and the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Maybe that's off the black just a little bit, but when you're around the plate as much as he's been, you're going to find that you're going to get a few calls like that.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him.
Let's go.
More often than not, when you're going to throw that changeup 0-2, you don't even want it to be in the strike zone. You're hoping to see a guy go snorkeling for something, but you're going to see right here that this one's right on the corner, and he couldn't do anything with it if he wanted to.
Ray Navarro is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. Still down. A tightly contested ball game here, so it makes it hard to find our top player of the game, but I think this fella right here would seem to be the logical choice.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end,
That one was too close.
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central, Derek Holland got the win, number 7 thus far, as the Brewers took care of the Angels 4-3. As of today, the Angels sit in 3rd place in the American League West Division, 5.5 games back. The Brewers sit in last place in the National League Central Division, 13 games out. The Cubs got together to allow 4 hits as they took down the Fish in Miami 4-1. Looking at the standings, the Marlins sit in 4th place in And a happy 4th of July to all of you out there today. Here's what Welcome to our Wednesday.
Finally got a win. Morales, thank you.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central, the Pirates totaled 11 hits as a team as they got the best of the Brewers at home,
Marlins and Twins
7-3.
have traded
Heading into today, the
Willie
Pirates sit in
Chen
third place in the National League Central Division. They're
Pastel
7.5 games out of first.
for
The
first
Brewers
base and John
are at the
Miller.
bottom of the division. They're 13.5 out of first place. The Miami Marlins hit 3 long balls as they took down the Nationals in Washington 11-3. Right now, the Nationals are in third place in the NL East. They're 7 games back. The Marlins are third in the division. They're 7 games back. The Mets had 12 hits as a team as they got a road win against Arizona 9-4. As of today, the Diamondbacks are in fourth place in the NL West, 10.5 back. The Mets sit in first.
I'll play a little bit of this game.
It's a Fish Fry Friday in the parking lot, and we'll have baseball from Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Derek Holland will be the man on the mound for the Brewers. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Yeah, Matty, in his last start, he was pretty effective. Got the win and only allowed 2 runs. Going to try and do that here again.
Rendell Grichuk heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Center fielder.
The game's opening pitch is taken for ball 1 as we get started here tonight right on time at 7:10. And EK, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, it was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
And I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you. It wasn't their finest performance of the year, that's for sure, but they're capable of playing much better ball, and I think we'll see a sharper focus here in this one.
Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Epps. Throw on to first,
There we go.
and time 1 away. And now a shot of the Cardinals starting lineup is set by Mike Matheny. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, you know, you got to keep an eye on Brandon Moss. He went deep last game, and he seems ready to take advantage of any mistakes he sees right now.
Holland has his sign. Here's the first pitch. Down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Well, kind of strangely, Holiday has a bit of a reputation for rewarding the high strike. And that can really upset the hitters sometimes because the pitcher isn't usually trying to throw it there. So we'll see if any of that shows up.
A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
Well, you got to start a streak somewhere, and he's well into this one now. A 6-game hit streak with that base hit. He's swinging the bat pretty good right now.
Runner goes for second. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. He's set. Here's the 0-1. He's on the move again from first. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the Brewers defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, they have a man on the mound, high ERA. That usually means there's a lot of hard hit balls. So this defense, they're going to have to be ready with that leather out there.
And that's in there for strike 1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded by Jeanette. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cardinals. Carlos Martinez gets the start for St. Louis in this one. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, you take a look at that ERA. He has not been good this year. Got to throw a lot better. Hopefully he can start doing that in this one.
Skied into straightaway right.
That's right down the middle.
Is there to make the catch, and it's a 1-pitch out to start the home first. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
Well, you know, guys, I think this one could be a slugfest. If you get to the starter early and you continue to beat up on that bullpen, goodness, you could score a ton of runs.
First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. And Eric, as we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight, despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in 7 of their last 10.
Now they head out on the road for what will be a pretty short trip before they get back home.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Already hitting 98 miles an hour here in the first inning. He's one of the hardest throwers that these guys will see all year long.
Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Yeah, a 1-out base runner here in the bottom of the first. Now you got the 3, 4, 5 guys coming up. Let's see if they can turn this into the first run of the ball game.
Kendrys Morales comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Ground ball right side. Peralta for 1. On to Moss, and they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Brandon Moss will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. As far as the Brewers jerseys are concerned, oh yeah, look at those guys. Somebody call in the wall bangers. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Grounded down the third baseline. And this ball gets right past him. Boy, looked like he was in position, but they'll have a leadoff base runner. Johnny Peralta comes to the plate looking to flip the script. His bat has gone ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. Nobody out, runner on first. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Chopped foul right at home plate. Holland pauses. Here's the 0-2. Grounder down the line at third. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Coming to the plate now, Jed Jerko. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit. And a relay to the plate is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
On the money.
The catcher, number 4.
Stepping in, Yadier Molina. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1.
Well, you know, 3 straight hits are bad enough, but now he's making things even worse by falling behind the next guy.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Called to strike there, 2-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, he can forget it.
Look out as his bat shatters on impact.
That ball was so deep in his kitchen, that was the only thing he could do was foul it off, break his bat, and hope to get a better pitch on the next one.
Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 3, apparently, as he decides not to go after the double play that could have gotten him out of the inning. Carlos
I don't think I
Martinez
would have gotten out the
will
inning.
stand in with a chance to help himself out big time here with a couple of men in scoring position.
And a lot of times, pitchers go up there just because they sort of have to. But here, if you go up and just think ground ball up the middle, you might get one home, maybe two. So this is a big-time chance.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. 1-2, here it comes. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Boy, that's pretty good patience out there out of a pitcher.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Cards strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Domingo Santana will stride in. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he came through with 3 hits in the losing effort. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Well, you saw it right there. He's got a good fastball, and he's going to use it. When you throw in the mid-90s consistently, you have to use that weapon.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
Line towards center field. Grichuk is there, and he has it for the first
I
out.
just can't get any home runs, dude.
And with that, a look at the defense for the St. Louis Cardinals. It's brought to us
103
by
at the middle.
Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, they have the best fielding percentage in all of Major League Baseball. They catch a ball as well as anybody. When you're doing that, you really help out your pitching staff. Can't wait to watch this one.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too
Let's go.
predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Around second. He'll try for third. And
Let's
he
go.
is in there.
With the way this place is laid out, this is a ballpark that's built for triples, and he's able to cruise in there with 3 bases.
Kelly Epps will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards
That's gonna be
second.
RBI.
Jerko has it. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game. Jonathan Villar will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen. High and deep to straightaway right. Piscotty ranging back.
Hey!
On.
They are! Hit us a home run.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Brewers move out in front now 2-0.
Jonathan Villar. Fourth home run of the season.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
Standing in now, Delman Ladd. As he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat, it's strike one. Well, you figure that curveball is going to be an important pitch for him going forward.
Yeah, I think it might even tell the story of how well he fares here tonight.
Damn.
Because he's going to need to mix his...
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds leading off the inning, Rendell Grichuk, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
And this is exactly what he does so well. He'll make you so convinced that you're going to see a fastball, and then he's going to go the other way on you.
Neuenhuis on the move.
Damn.
Holland's ready. Here it is on 0-2. Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Wow, a real sharp break to this thing. It's a slider. He starts it out over the middle of the plate. Now, the hitter thinks he's got something that he can handle, and then this thing just makes a beeline right for his hands. That is a tough pitch.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Well, I just don't think he was expecting that one, and it was the perfect time to just take a little off.
Hit out towards second. Throw on to first, and Holland looks to be in control here. 2 away now.
Up next for the
Matt Holliday is into the box for his second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up. Hit down the third base line. Epps takes it in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're still down. It's 2-0. Derek Holland digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Grounded to the right, to his right, Moss. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Now batting, center
Austin
fielder,
Jackson will try it again. He flied out to start the home first. First offering on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And Holliday's got this one, and there are 2 gone. Scooter Gennett is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Had him out in front there as he takes strike 1 on the circle change. 2 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Kendrys Morales would be next. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee as they're unable to add to their 2.
That wasn't
Matt
even
Carpenter is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
crazy.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. And there's ball 1.
He didn't get the call there, but he's making some quality pitches on that outside corner.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're gonna beat me, you're gonna have to take it to left field, because I don't think he's gonna give this guy anything he can pull.
1 away, and here's the first baseman, Brandon Moss. Holland sets his sights. Here comes the first pitch. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1.
And we've seen a lot of that pitch here in the first 4 innings, and it's been real effective for him, and that's another example right there.
Grounded back up the middle, in time to first, and there are 2 away. Johnny Peralta will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. And there's ball 2 now to Peralta as they fall behind 2-1.
Time for me to go to work. Let me just get this guy.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Santana racing
Okay.
back. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1-2. Kendrys Morales is set to lead us off in the
save.
home half of the 4th inning.
Yeah, but that's gonna be it. So like, comment, subscribe, guys. Do all those good things. Catch you next one. Peace.